Well, welcome back to Houston Life. Latin Restaurant Weeks is happening here in Houston right now, but just for 2 more days. You can celebrate Latin-owned eateries and drink spots, and you can also find a great deal.
Yeah, the recently opened Botonica cocktail bar in River Oaks is rooted in Latin storytelling, flavor, and history. It's run by an award-winning bartender who's putting her culture into every single pour. Mel Camp takes us inside.
Step inside Botonica and you'll feel it before you even take your first sip.
Botonica is a love letter to Latin America. It's my culture coming through drinks. We do everything from high-end craft cocktails to really great bar snacks.
In the heart of River Oaks, this Latin-rooted cocktail bar is the vision of Houston local Alexis Mijares, a nationally recognized bartender who wanted to create a space that felt more like home for her and for her culture.
Our focus here is really on Latin spirits, Latin history, showcasing the cocktail through Latin history, which is sometimes not the story that gets told around cocktails. So for us, it's just about bringing all that culture to the forefront.
Let's talk about the stories within the cocktails. What do we find when we come here for a drink?
Yeah, absolutely. So our menu is in 3 parts. Our house cocktails, of course, which just celebrate Latin spirits and flavors in a more modern technique. And then we have 2 additional sections that get into more of our storytelling, which is one called the El Camino de la Margarita, which translates to the Road of the Margarita, where we take consumers on a journey of what precursed to margarita, which is a brandy daisy, all the way to a most modern rendition, which is a clarified mole margarita. So we take them about 9 stops along the way of how that margarita evolved and became the #1 consumed cocktail in the world. So it's a fun little educational component taking you from the early 1800s to now. And then we have also our menu, the La Huella Liquida, which is the liquid footprint. And again, that's a collection of about 50 to 60 classic cocktails that were impressionable by either being made in countries of Latin America or, as we get into the modern era, byproduct of the influence those countries have had on spirits. So we hope that people get a little piece of education and history anytime they're having a cocktail here.
The blend of culture and craft is what makes Botonica more than just a bar. It's a place where storytelling lives in the spirits and connection happens across the counter. This one's a popular one, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's kind of special because this is a special cup that you get made especially for this drink.
Yeah, so this is our Desert Dove. It's a cocktail that utilizes a little bit of Kettle One vodka, something people are familiar with, but it also uses Singani, which is a spirit from Bolivia. It's the national spirit of Bolivia, which is a grape-based distillate, similar to like an eau de vie or brandy like pisco. So that's also kind of something we like to do is give people something they're familiar with, but then give them something they're a little bit less familiar with. And this has become one of our most popular drinks. It's kind of if you took a Paloma and a Moscow Mule and made it into a little tropical baby. You have the Desert Dove over here, and then you're drinking the Mentirosa, which is one of our most popular non-alcoholic cocktails. So it uses Almave, which is a non-alcoholic tequila. We do some fresh watermelon shrub that we make. Delicious for the summertime.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Sounds amazing. Wow. Okay, that is amazing.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like I'm drinking something that doesn't have alcohol.
Yeah, so we use high quality ingredients and substitutions so that you can still have just as thoughtful and as intricate as a cocktail, even if it isn't with an alcoholic spirit. You know, you can still have the full gamut of it all.
And with your ingredients, you say that you like to use something that people would be familiar with and couple it with maybe a spirit that they're not so familiar with. What is something on your menu that people would be surprised to find here?
Yeah, I think one ingredient that people are most surprised by is a fruit called mamey zapote, which is a Caribbean fruit. It's almost reminiscent of like a sweet potato in flavor, or ube, that kind of squash that has those like deep vanilla notes. It's not something you find commonly in the US, but it's a deeply beloved fruit of Latin America. And so I've probably got the most commentary from, you know, people who've come in and been like, oh, you have a mamey cocktail on the menu? And just like feeling surprised by that and excited by that because it's a little piece of home that we don't get to see a lot in the US. So I think we just try to find those pieces that we can bring in and just introduce people to some flavors they're just not as familiar with.
And the vibe? Intentionally designed. Every velvet chair, every colour palette, even the plants were handpicked by Alexis and her design partner, Angelique.
You know, this beautiful couch behind you we found on Facebook Marketplace. It was like this yellow colored old vintage couch that we ended up reupholstering, and it's really special to not only visualize a space from like drinks and food, but to also just really design every element of it.
Evenings at Botonica are immersive. Think jazz, romance, and moments you didn't expect to find, all unfolding under the glow of candlelight and culture.
Working in a lot of American cocktail bars, it gets told from a very American bartender or London bartender lens on how we discover cocktails, but Latin America has always been a big part of that historic story. And being Mexican-American, I wanted to tell it from a cultural standpoint, from my own heritage, right? It's just kind of my time now to open my own space and tell my own story.
Botonica is more than just a bar. It's a feeling, one rooted in history, lifted by intention, and stirred with Latin pride.
Okay, guys, and you can find all the details about Botonica and Latin Restaurant Weeks on our website, houstonlife.tv. And a little bonus, if you mention you saw them right here on HL, you'll get 25% off your entire bill. That goes on through the end of the month.
That's not a little bonus. That's a big bonus.
25% off. Just
Good stuff.
Houston Life. Sometimes being our friend pays off.
I love a coupon.
A coupon.
I love a sale.
Yeah.